stacking the shelf posts. I have quite a big-ish haul to show you this week. Most of them are hardbacks because I went on a bit of a spree of buying hardbacks because they were all really cheap, like £2, £3 each. So yeah, I got 2 books for review, and the first one has a bit of a story behind it, so I shall say about that. I got this envelope thingy-mabob in the post a few weeks back, and I was wondering what it was, and I opened it, and inside was this crime evidence baggy thing, and I was like, oh dear, what have I done? So I cut it open, and inside were these photos of random bits and bobs, and then there was a picture of a dead woman on a bed, and I was like, oh dear. It scared the bejeebus out of me. And then I found this, and it says, there's been a murder! Detective Sean Corrigan is first on call. Are you brave enough to join him? Enter this crime scene now at coldkilling.com. And I went on the website, and it's actually this kind of interactive look around of this crime scene. It was all to do with a book that has been released recently, and it is kind of like advertising it, I suppose. And the book randomly came in the post. I didn't even request this, and it is Cold Killings by Luke Delaney, I think that's how you say it. And it's a hardback, and it's huge. And I didn't expect this at all. It's a murder mystery novel, and I was like, oh my gosh. But it's just to do with a detective, and it says he understands the killers, the rapists, the arsonists, understands why they have to do what they do. He's no psychic or clairvoyant, he's just a cop, but a cop with a broken childhood, his skill at reading the ones he hunts born of his own dark past. And I think this looks really, really good, and it's going to take me a while to get around to reading it. But it still looks great, and I think this is from, what is it, Harper Collins, so thank you! The next book I got is an ARC, and it is After Eden by Helen Douglas, and I've heard a lot of good things about this book lately, and it is released, I think, on the 4th of July this year, and this is just the proof copy, and people have seen the actual cover, and it's something like that. So yes, I'm really, really excited about this. I requested this one from the publisher, because I saw it on someone's Waiting on Wednesday post, and I then got sent an email about it from the publisher, which is Bloomsbury, by the way, and they sent me a copy in the post. I'm really excited about this, and we'll hopefully be reading this soon to review it and everything like that. So yeah, the next book I got, and it is Feted by Alison Noel, and Alison Noel is the author of the Immortals series. I love that series, it's great, and her writing is amazing, and I thought I wanted to try this because not only is the cover really gorgeous, but it sounds really great too. I'm not going to read it because you can look it up on Goodreads if you want, because I want to do this video quickly. So yes, really excited about finally getting this one. It's like matte texture, it's awesome. The next book I found while I was in a charity shop, and I was planning on buying it online for a couple of quid more actually, and I found it in a charity shop when I was out, and I was like, oh yes! And it is Destined by PC and Kristen Cast, and this is, what is it, the 7th or 8th book in the House of Night series, and I think it was the month before last that I read the previous book in the series, and I just love this series. I think, yeah, I only paid £1.99 for it. So yeah, Destined by PC and Kristen Cast. The next book I found online. Again, the rest of them I bought online because I am an online person. And it is After the Kiss by Tara Ellen McVoy. I think that's how you pronounce it. And this cover is pretty cool. It's got like love hearts all over it at the bottom. It's quite cute. What I didn't know when I bought it is that it's actually written in poems or whatever. And this is the second book I've got with this, but I have yet to read one like it, and hopefully I'll enjoy it. But it looks really good. This girl kisses this guy, and he already has a girlfriend, and the two girls have never met, but it says, Camille and Becca have never met, but their lives will unravel and intertwine in surprising ways as they do what happens after the kiss. I think this looks really, really great, and I've been watching it on Goodreads for ages and ages, and I finally managed to get a copy, and the thing is hot pink. That's so cool. The next book I got is Sisters Red by Jackson Pierce, and I've heard so many great reviews and comments about this book. These book series are fairy tale retellings, and I've not read a whole load of retellings before, but I did enjoy the few that I have read, and this is the retelling of Little Red Riding Hood, I think. And I love Jackson Pierce's writing because I read If You Wish, I think, by Jackson Pierce a while ago, and I love that, and I think I got this for £1.50 off Amazon, and it's used, but it's in great condition. It's awesome. The next book I got is A Touch Mortal by Leah Clifford, and it says she's been betrayed by life, by love, and by death. And I've heard another load of great things about this book, and it's been on my to-be read list for ages. I think I featured it in a Friday Finds one week. If you follow my blog, then you'll have seen that. And I think I got this for like £3.20 or something along the lines of this on Amazon from the used section. It says, Eden didn't expect as, not his saunter down the beach, not his saunter down the beach towards her, not his unbelievable pickup line, not the instant, undeniable connection, and not his wings. Yeah, so long happily ever after. Now tripped between life and death, cursed to spread chaos with her every touch. Eden could be the key to the eternal struggle between heaven and hell, all because she gave her heart to one of the fallen, an angel cast out of heaven. She may lose everything she ever had, she may be betrayed by those she loves most, but Eden will not be a pawn in anyone else's game. Her heart is her own, and that's only the beginning of the end. I think this book looks absolutely friggin' fantastic. Yeah, I'm really excited to read this one as well, and the cover is just gorgeous. The next book I got is Angel Fire by Courtney Allison Moulton, and this is another one I got for something like £3. I want a roll. And I've heard another great lot of things about this book, and I think I also featured this on the same Friday Finds as I featured A Touch Mortal. The synopsis is really long, and it's just something to do with a girl with powers of sorts. I'm not really sure, but if you're interested, look it up on Goodreads, you lazy buggers. It has Angel Fire and then crossed knives in there, and it's really quite a big book, and I didn't realise that when I bought it, so that's really cool. The last book I got is A Beautiful Dark by Jocelyn Davies, and I've heard a lot, I keep saying I've heard a lot of great things, but I've heard a lot of great things about this book and all the rest of them, and I can't believe I'm only finally managing to get my hands on it. It's just gorgeous. Look at the cover and the typography, and it says, we were quiet for a few minutes. I leaned my head on his chest and listened to the sound of his breathing. You don't have a heartbeat, I said. Does that bother you, he asked. No, I thought for a moment. As long as you can feel things and care about things. It's wrong to think that you need a heart to love, he whispered. I think this looks great, and I have a feeling it's about angels, fallen angels, or something along those lines. It's just plain, and then it has angel wings embedded into the cover right down there, and a gorgeous spine and everything. So, those are the books that I got this week. I can't believe that so many of them were hardbacks, because I can't afford hardbacks usually, but because I paid such a cheap amount of money for them, I managed to get loads. So it was a really great week in books for me. I hope your week has been great in books as well. Leave me a comment telling me what books you got this week, and I'll see you again soon. Happy reading. Bye!